Yo, it's cool times, gang to my cats, sup to all my ducks, it's your boy the American Sniper, aka the Bradley Cooper of NFTs, 50Xs, 100Xs. That's what a lot of people who held Azuki and Bored Ape and Doodles all have right now. If we get to 200 likes within the first hour of this video, guys, make sure to click that like button because I'm going to be giving out Discord spots to one of the most hyped NFT projects. If you guys do that, link is going to be in the bio once we get to 200 likes. Alright guys, I must ask you a question. Do you like big alpha? Because if you do, you're in the right place right now. Look, this is going to be one of the biggest projects in the next month. Fewo World is coming from Ferocious. He's one of the OG crypto native blockchain artists out there, and now he's doing his first generative project. And why I'm so bullish on this project is he could have done a generative art project so much long ago, but he's really taken the time to build out the roadmap and the experience of minting. So if you guys don't know Fewo, this is his website, really well done here. And there's gonna be a couple things you need if you want to get on the allow list for Fewo World. So the holders of Fewo's paint drops will be able to eventually unlock things in Fewo World, including the canvas in the Fewo. So how do you get one of these paint drops and how much does it cost? So for the next couple hours right now, you'll have the chance to go on to Nifty Gateway and get paint for $1,000 each. A little weird that it's priced in USD. I don't know what the fuck USD, $1,000? You mean like 0.2 ETH? I don't know what USD is. But you can go get the paint for $1,000 right now. This will allow you access to his future launches. This is kind of your access pass to Fewo's World. You can see at this point, 22,000 people have get it. I expect this number to rise exponentially, and some people are stacking the fucking paint right now. People are in the 500s, 400s. Really bullish on Ferocious, whose art has been featured in Sotheby's, Christie's, tons of big auctions. I know you guys like Gary V. Well, Gary V is a big Ferocious collector, and Gary V, pump my bags, please. Will you? Later today, 4 p.m. Eastern is when the public sale closes. So by the time you're watching this video, we just have a couple hours left, boys. Let's get in early. Okay, some more alpha for you guys. You can also get onto the allow list for Fewo's World if you buy one of these Ferocious Complex Con art pieces here at 1 ETH. I think that's a pretty good play, actually. I mean, for 1 ETH, you're going to get a chance to mint Fewo's World, which I think will probably trade over 1 ETH. And at the end of the day, you'll have, you know, something that is a part of Ferocious's collection. So it's not a net loss to buy this right now. Or you can actually wait till Fewo World's mints, run up right before the mint, and then sell it to the people who are having FOMO and want the pass. Okay, I get it. That one's really hyped. So let's talk about some under the radar projects that we could together. This one is Bone Ducks. It's a play to earn NFT, and it's a free mint for whitelist members. Guys, this is that opportunity to 100x. I know people always get so mad when I say a free mint can 100x. Well, what the fuck do you think happens? Do you think because something starts off at 0 that you times it by 100 that it stays 0? Oh shit, that's actually how math works. Fuck. So right now they're doing a giveaway, 500 whitelist spots. Whitelist equals free mint, and yeah, I mean, there's not like a ton of action on these giveaway tweets, less than 1,000 retweets and likes, so great opportunity for you guys to get in, considering there's like 500 whitelist spots and it's free mint. Why do I like Bone Ducks? You guys know me. I love the ducks. I say sup to my ducks every single fucking intro. But also sometimes you just have to look to see who is following these projects. It's not just enough for a project to have 50 to 100,000 followers. It's about the types of collectors and types of influencers that are following this project. I'd rather have a project with 5,000 followers, good followers, people who are really tapped into Web3, rather than a bunch of people who are just following it. It's their first project ever. They don't even know how to mint. They don't understand Discord. So I look right here, I see Fun Bags here, somebody I'm a big fan of. He's an OG Cyberkongs, Giga Brain. Also, shout out to my guy, Evan Tan. Seen a ton of, Bored Apes getting involved in this one as well. And even though I love a duck profile picture, this is more than just a cool profile picture. It's a gamified, utility-focused collectible that grants holders access to a game universe which combines play-to-earn game theory mechanics with metaverse integrations. That sounds like a lot of big words, but all those big words make me extremely bullish. And the fact that they're willing to do a free mint for 500 people means that they're willing to bet on themselves. They don't need money straight off the mint. They know that this is going to work well, and those royalties, that secondary sales, are going to help fund the project. They're making a bet on themselves, so why wouldn't I make a bet on them? In phase 1, Gen 0 owners will also have the ability to stake their ducks to passively earn snail. We love the passive income. Why? It's a lot more fun to sit on your ass and make money than it is to go punch the fucking clock. How will you get snail, and what is this whole game? It's a duck survival game, but it allows players from different tribes to mint new NFTs from their staking rewards, and also involves high stakes mechanisms. So the right types of collectors are in this project. It's a really well thought out gamified NFT. So all of these projects today have interesting mint structures, drop structures. That's the one through line we have for today's video. You have Fibo, you need the paint. Bone ducks, you can get the free whitelist. Now this is Clock Faces. Clock Faces is a project that had a 1-on-1 Genesis collection that has done really well. It's sold out. But I wanted to give you guys some alpha, wait for it, before the alpha. So we've seen two huge devs kind of materialize in the Web3 space recently. We've seen West Coast NFTs, who's the developer for FigureGot, for Doodles, many huge projects. The other big developer that I'm watching out for now is Props. Props has done work for Woodies, Deadfellas, Habibis, Hoppers, Boss Beauties, tons, hand jabs? The fuck? Basically, the alpha on this project and the other project I'm talking about is they're both by Props, which they're doing a great job of identifying new artists and unique ways to drop their project. I love projects that have a Genesis collection they're doing well. So there's 51 Clock Faces, sold out in 24 hours, 0.4 floor price here. And honestly, it's one of the better 3D looking projects that I've seen out. The alpha is if you buy one of the Genesis pieces, that will be your mint pass to get one of their generative collections. But there's no rush on this really. This is one of the few 3D art projects I've seen around that isn't rushing to the finish line. They're not minting until June. So again, this is the early alpha because again, like Gunna, like Future, I'm pushing A. The other way to get on the whitelist for Clock Faces is competing in their crappy art competitions. Basically, the crappy art competitions, you can enter through different projects like Deadfellas, and you guessed it, you just have to be a terrible artist. Honestly, I just really like the detail on the art here, and I think, again, it's not a rushed project. They have great devs, and because of their Deadfellas connections, I think they're going to be able to get the right type of collector in this project. Not coming out till June. We don't know the collection size. We don't know the price yet, but something you guys want to get on early. Again, I want to give props to Props. Here's another team that the Props team is propping up. I'm saying prop way too much. This is super under the radar right now, guys. Less than 500 followers. I think once we see this closer to the mint, which is May 17th through the 19th, they're gonna have a lot more followers, in my opinion. This is kind of a sleeping giant right now. It's from a female creator, which I always love that. We got to give our props to the female creators. They're going to be able to bring in different types of collectors than just the machismo, type artists that we've seen do a lot of the, black hoodies with, skulls and stuff like that. We need to broaden our horizons. Shout out to Isabel. She likes frogs. I like frogs too. Isabel and the Frogs team gave me some crazy alpha about the minting process. So apparently Isabel was making frogs, doing some doodles, and Props, the developers, said they really liked the idea for multiplayer minting after the second drop sort of thing, and the second mint will entirely depend on the original frogs you choose to mint, which is why we wanted to make it multiplayer so the community can interact with each other and make it less expensive on the holder's part. What is multiplayer minting? I've literally never heard of that, but apparently it's a way for people to mint together to make it less expensive. So Frogs is the first project I've seen do this. Props are the first developers I've seen do this. And this synergy between these two makes me really bullish on this project, even though not many else are, because again, less than 500 followers. Kind of reminds me of Blocks by Harv, but really kind of close up pictures of frogs, really cool detail here. Thick, the lines are super thick here. I like my women thick. I like my lines thick. I don't like my floors thick. I like thin floors. This frog's honestly a vibe. She looks like she's about to go to brunch and get drunk off mimosas, and I'm trying to hit her up. Yo, what's good? What's goody? Okay, so real quick, I did a call on a video about a month ago on mouse bags when it was at like 0.01, talked about how there were listings going up at 0.01, how you could snipe these. Eventually it went up to 1 ETH at one point, but now it's settled back down to 0.399. But I want to show you guys another project that has cheap listings that you could go on to OpenSea and then resell for mega gains. Okay, again, another interesting drop structure here. Bad Dogs Club. Not a lot of volume traded here. You see 0.55 floor price and only 70 items. I actually really like the art here. Again, floor is super thin, oh my God. But interesting thing here, if you go to the activity, you can see there's tons of 0.05 sales within the last day, even 1 hour ago, 0.05 sale. Boom, look, somebody 17 hours ago bought one for 1,472. So how can I literally 10x my money that fast? And this is why I literally created my YouTube channel, because I could just keep this alpha for myself. But I remember last year, I had nothing. And so I want to give back everything I have and I know back to the gang, to the snipers. So let's get in on this one. So they're giving out basically these private listings to certain people, and they're doing giveaways. So like right now, just yesterday, 1,500 people entered in, liked and retweeted and followed Bad Dogs Club on Twitter. Make sure to follow Bad Dogs Club on Twitter to be eligible for the private sales. If you have a chance to win this, it's literally an instant 10x. Another thing I like is FTX US, which actually sponsors this channel in this video. Something that's instant is the support, buy ETH on Coinbase, but they don't have the support team like FTX. FTX US, cheapest place to buy crypto and also the best place for customer service. And that's the video for today, snipers. Make sure to like. If we get to 200 likes within the first hour, giving out some Discord invites to you guys, make sure to comment. Pew pew, that algorithm. I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything you do for me. But if you have to do something, I only ask you really to do one thing, and that's say, gang, gang!